How do you like to label your storage system?
I pour beans oil over it and then write whatever it is in the sauce and hope it doesn't drip off so I can read it next time I go to it. What about you?
I like signs.
Signs?
Yeah,
Well,
like yeah.
We got whole new things with signs over the last few updates. We have signs that stick out of walls. We have signs with glow writing on. We have editable signs that you can write things on. And I tell you what we didn't put on here, Slack.
What's that?
The brand new honey signs. Because don't forget, you can honey your signs now.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You know, actually, my preferred way for labeling my storage system would be with item frames, but they cause lag, or at least that's what I've been led to believe.
Well, we have a good way of testing how much lag they actually cause. And is it just for you or is it for everyone on the server you share? We are currently on a realm. It's a test realm. It's a 2-player realm. It's not a very powerful realm. And this is the realm that we're using to do our tests. And we're going to be using a couple of tools to do that. We're going to be using an armor stands pack, which gives us the frames per second in the world. And you can download that from my website. And you can also download this brand new one, which is my tick performance from my website, which also gives you the in-depth information about how your server is running. And we're going to do this very simply because the last one we did was really complicated and it took ages.
But we've learned a lot from the last one that we did, and we can do this a lot simpler now, knowing what we know.
We can.
Yes.
So we are going to test a chunk's worth of each of these different things and see what differences makes. Now, this is going to be mildly complicated because although we could just play signs with the fill command, most of these things need to stick on a wall. So I think what we will do is we'll make like a 16 by 16 like wall, plaster it with whatever, and then clone it many times.
And, clone it and fill up a chunk. Are we doing a
whole
chunk again?
We probably shouldn't use glass because it's see-through.
Yeah, just go with a solid block.
Yeah, but if it's see-through, then we can see the item frames through it as well, which, oh, geez. Yeah, we shouldn't use, we'll use a solid block. Right, there are now 1,024 signs here, which for me, client side, are causing absolutely no frames per second drop at all. They are empty signs. They're not waxed. They're not any of that. They're just an empty, plain sign. And if I grab myself a piece of redstone, is it going to have affected the world at all? No.
No. Not in the least bit. No.
Good.
Right.
Well, that was nice and easy. Right.
Yeah. Next one.
Right. So we now have a full wall of signs with writing on. And that actually is bringing my frames per second down substantially.
Wow. Yeah. It's cut my frames down in half.
Yeah. I'm at 90 now, 93. So,
that's just text without no glow effect on it.
Yeah. Just standard text, which means, it looks pretty steady, but we are in the 80 and 19s. I think that's okay. I think that's pretty much what we were on before, to be honest with you. I count anything less than 18 as a problem.
Yeah.
But that looks pretty fine to me. That's about normal. So no game effect, but client, yeah.
But up close, nothing for my FPS. It's when I start.
It's when you get them all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a lot in before it does start to affect it, but then it does really go down.
Oh, yeah, it drops quick. Like right here, I'm at 120. And now I'm down to 90, 70, 60, 50. Yep. Real quick for me. Crazy.
Jeez. Right. Okay. Well,
glowing for
we should probably put a sign down to say how bad signs are. Okay, so blank, fine. Text, bad.
Have you got this saved?
Yeah, I've got that one saved.
All right.
Okay, looking up at the glow signs. This used to be awful for my frames per second, but I tell you what,
it's better than signs for me now.
I'm still at 120, looking at the whole lot. Yeah, way better than signs with just text.
I didn't expect that. I remember in season 3, we like crashed the world with signs.
How have they inverted it? How are plain signs worse than glow signs? Oh, I suppose you'd look at the redstone, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be fine. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely fine.
Wow. That's...
Yeah. No, it's actually mildly lower, but that could be just where... No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Okay. Glow signs.
Glow sign.
Good. I can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe that. I am in shock. Honey signs, Slack. Are you ready?
Honey signs with no text.
Absolutely fine for frames per second. Not a problem at all.
Yep. Not a problem one.
And yeah, pretty much exactly the same of what we've been getting. So honey signs is honey finds.
Good deal.
Okay. A big old bunch of hanging signs. Absolutely fine for my frames per second. How about yours, Slack?
Fine. I actually expected these to cause lag.
Yeah, me too.
I genuinely thought they would cause lag because they're not full and everything like that. But no.
Yeah.
Frames per second doesn't care.
No, absolutely fine. But what about the server? Fine.
But I'd say it's better than Sans.
Yeah, arguably. Mildly better than signs. No, it's about the same. Starting around about that 18.87 mark. No, hanging signs, fine.
All right. So now we need a texted hanging sign, don't we?
Yeah, hanging signs with text on. I don't know why you keep going all the way back over there. You just write on this one here.
Well, details.
Don't want to tell you how to do your job or anything, Slack. But
it's fine.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. It is
My
time.
frame rate doesn't like it.
I've dropped down to about the same, so 70-ish. I think that's slightly less, actually.
I'm at 40.
So this is hanging signs with text on both sides. No honey, no glow sign, just text. And I am down at, less than I was before. So that's worse than just normal ones. But I guess that's because it's got text on both sides.
Yeah.
But yeah, they suffer from the same affliction as normal signs. But what about the server? It doesn't care.
Doesn't care. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually losing frames per second on the glow signs on the hanging ones. Not as bad as normal text on 3 lines. But on these.
I've actually gained.
Really? I'm down to 94 frames per second on these ones.
I think I was down to 40 on the previous one. I'm sitting at 57, 58.
Yeah, so they're better than no glow ink, but they're still worse than normal signs with glow ink, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's weird that the glow seems to be more optimized than just default text now.
Yeah, but the server doesn't care.
Doesn't care. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Hanging, glow, medium. Oh, my system here is great. Got fine, bad, good, fine, bad, medium.
I like that. It's a good system. It's a very good system. Yep.
Okay, we now have an entire wall of honey hanging signs, which is absolutely fine according to my frames per second. What about your Slack?
120. Doesn't matter.
Well, what will the server think, Slack?
It's
fine.
It doesn't care.
It's fine.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that was about what expected. Right. Item frames.
Yeah. So just to recap on our signs, blank signs are fine. Text on your blank signs. Obviously not blank signs anymore. That's bad.
Yep.
Glow signs are good.
Yep.
Honey signs are fine.
Yep.
Hanging signs are fine.
Yep.
Hanging text signs. Hanging signs with text on is bad. Hanging glow signs are medium because they did start to affect red frames per second a little bit. And honey hanging signs are good.
Yep.
One entire walls worth of item frames that aren't even disappearing from sight.
Nope. Wow.
And they're fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Didn't they used to unrender?
Yes. Huh. They did.
How did they fix those, but the signs were unrendering?
I guess these are no longer classed as just an entity.
Do they
the chests were unrendering from further than this?
Yeah, no. Look at this.
They're still there.
Okay, I'm losing them finally. At the same time, I'm losing the blocks.
They're not like disappearing. They're just vanishing. Like the mip mapping is making them.
They can change this, but mangrove, Yeah,
it looks a bit awful if you look at it from a spyglass from here, but that's just the Z fighting because they're so far away. But yeah,
when did they make that change?
I can still see them all the way back here.
Really? With what is that? That's
They're still. I mean, the blocks are disappearing into the fog. Yeah,
Wow.
they're all the way to the end of render distance
That's
with no frames per second lag. So if they can do that with item frames, they can do it with signs.
yeah.
And chests and entities. Right. Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but is this new improved render distance for these item frames affecting the game Slack? Let's find out.
Oh yeah.
No.
No. No. Doesn't care. Doesn't care at all.
Okay. Right. Get my spyglass back out, Slack.
Yep. Got mine too. Yep.
Looking at this, frames per second again seems absolutely fine. But yeah, the items are unrendering.
Yep. They're unrendering already up there.
So what's the point? The question is, why bother making it so the item frames don't unrender, but making the items unrender? What's the point in that?
I got nothing on that. I don't understand that at all.
No. Okay, so fine for everything, and the server doesn't care. I think there's a recurring theme here with the server. Do glow signs stay rendered in the do? No drop on frames per second, and it appears that no matter how far you go away, they stay in the game, which is fantastic. But the server is ground to a halt. No, that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't care. Wow.
Glow item frame. Very good.
And to keep with the baseline test, I'm going to put honeycombs in this again because that's what we had in the last one.
Yep. Okay. Now, is it just me, Slack? Or do they look really gross with the honeycomb in there?
They look absolutely horrible.
Yeah. Same thing again. Items unrendering, but frames per second is absolutely fine.
Yep.
And for the game, it's absolutely fine.
Right. All right.
Not one bit.
Right.
Okay.
Here's my last test. Hold on. Let me go over here. Alt 0167 because I have a tendency to do things like this all the time. Is that
what are you doing?
How you spell that? Well, hold on. CLMB, and then I do this, and then I come over here. Look, I'm gonna knock this out.
Hang on, I'm in my inventory. Hang on, there we go.
Okay, all right, and fancy named items and item frames.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? You follow?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do that just so they can just quickly see what it is. Yeah.
Weirdly though, you can't pick block the data.
Well, oh my goodness, why is that? That's annoying. All right, well, I got the named one in my.
You got the original item, so you're all right. Okay, the last one. Items in glow. Are they glow frames? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're
with
glow frames.
Names on and the coloured names as well.
Yeah.
Now the items still do unrender, but our frames per second are perfectly fine, which is good news.
Yep.
But
does the server care?
What? No, it doesn't. Not a bit. Okay. So, glow frame with named item. Who cares? And on that note,
that's tough. Well, you know, Foxy, I'm gonna say that's not where I expected these results to go at all.
No. So, just to recap, then.
Yes.
To summarize, everything is fine except for having just plain text on your signs. If you want your signs to not lag out your world, then smother them with glow ink. Jeez. But item frames, it doesn't matter what you do, they're really fine. But yeah, signs, just glow ink those signs. I've been avoiding it for so long.
Me
I didn't
too.
even build a glow ink farm this season because I was like, there's no point. I can't put it on my signs.
No, but they've optimized it. And, you know, we do this podcast each week that talks about this has not been in a changelog. I'm confused. You figured they would have jumped for joy to let people know that they optimized this to work better.
The reason is they were like, yes, we've fixed glow signs. They're really fine now. And then when someone went, I didn't put any glow on this one, and this one don't work. And like, we broke normal signs, guys. But don't worry, because you can put all the glow ink on you want.
I'm baffled. Well, that means I can put thousands of items on my storage systems again.
Right, I just want to try something.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to get some glow ink, and I'm going to get some of this honeycomb. I'm going to honeycomb the sign. Oh, it does work. I expected it for some reason to just, like, not let me do it. Can I take the honey off? No, I have to break the sign.
Wow, you can't take the honey off with an axe?
No.
Well, can I change the color of your sign? Hold on. If I were to grab like different colored dyes, can I like? Nope, I can't. Wow, you can't even change the color of the dye on there.
No,
Interesting.
it's locked. It's got honey on it, mate. Right, I'm off. That'll do.
Right. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.